The town of Arlington is now the victim of a cyber attack. Hello, I'm Carla Dorado.
And I'm Paul Werlin. Glad you could join us. The announcement was made in the late afternoon hours of Wednesday, June 5th from the town hall. Town leaders say that the well-resourced and likely overseas hackers posed as vendors related to the ongoing Arlington High School building project, and that the perpetrators used an email domain that appeared genuine. The hackers then reportedly requested a change in their payment method from check to electronic funds, a common method used by municipalities for ongoing payments. By the time the red flags were raised, Arlington lost nearly $446,000.
Sadly, we were the victim of cybercrime. It was a textbook business email compromise. And let me just start by saying I am sorry this happened, and I apologize to Arlington's residents and taxpayers. It's really quite unfortunate that this is the world we live in today, but it was enlightening for us and certainly eye-opening about the next steps that we have to take to harden ourselves as an organization with respect to cybersecurity, and that we need to make some meaningful investments in training, in tools to assist us with really what is an evolving threat. And that it's something we need to pay closer attention to, that we need to do more training on, and something that we need to keep up with as the threat continues to evolve over time.
As far as this particular operation, it seems like it happened in two stages. One, we're hacked, but then it was perpetuated. How did that happen?
Sure. So, and we don't know exactly what the initial entry vector was, but clearly it came from the outside, and then they had the opportunity to have access to, town employee Microsoft accounts, and then it's much easier to perpetrate the chain of attack when you have the ability to send a message as a trusted sender internally and continue to sort of harvest additional credentials. But with that, there was other instances of phishing and spoofing and social engineering, and being able to, send messages as if they were town employees that helped sort of ultimately lend them to their successful interception of payments. There were some other attempts that were unsuccessful, thank God, for much larger sums of money. But what I would want to add too is that this loss, we're fortunate this time we can absorb it into the Arlington High School building project, which was the account that was hit, and it will not impact the project timeline in any way, or the final outcome or product that we get for the Arlington High School.
But bottom line, this money's lost. It's irretrievable.
That is correct. Our banking institution has been working tirelessly on our behalf, and with the recipient or beneficiary bank, they were able to recover approximately just over $3,300, and now we're sort of going through the process with our insurance company to see how much we are able to recover and replenish the lost funds.
Are you going to be changing the cybersecurity system for the town of Arlington to make sure this is in the rearview mirror?
We are, and ironically, we had already programmed some line items into the budget for fiscal year 25, having recognized that this was an emerging threat, and having seen, going to conferences and hearing about other municipalities that had been hit. It was sort of on our radar, and it was something we had programmed into the budget to be able to do come July 1. So in that respect, we had a bit of a head start, but we've also been working with the state to identify other resources like penetration testing and other vulnerability assessments to help identify other needs that we may have. We've begun rolling out multi-factor authentication and need to develop a plan for doing so organization-wide, and better password policy management, right? There's so many different things that we could have been doing and will be doing in the future.
Town leaders stress that no data involving residents or other sensitive information has been compromised. To read the town statement in its entirety regarding this crime, just go to the town website, arlingtonma.gov. Again, that's arlingtonma.gov.